Bogey ain't gonna help you win. Shit's all black. You can't see.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, and they are in full roar as you get a look inside Lumen Field in Seattle. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
For a chance to come back to this very stadium in 2 weeks' time, we are off and running in the NFC Championship. Taken in the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Mahomes now on first down. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the
to throw again on second down. Mahomes. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
A gain of 5. First down, Cardinals.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Let's not play with it.
And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. And certainly, look, you're on the road.
I know where you're going before you go there.
It's a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they're going to rely on their defense.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Mike 17. Mike, son, look good. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
To throw again, Wilson. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43.
Complete to
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun, it's Wilson. That's to the tight end, Colby Parkinson. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing again here, Wilson. He'll find Williams on the slant. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So into Cardinal territory now. It's first and 10
First
at the 32-yard line.
17's Mike. Mike 17. Mike 17. Mike 17.
Again, Wilson. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Another
Good pick up there at 22.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Wilson will throw again. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
I feel like I'm playing Mike.
And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll need to come from behind if they want to play in 2 weeks as they trail early in this NFC Championship game. It's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Brings up
Now a run with
and 12.
McCaffrey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
McCaffrey on the carry.
Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but right from the spot, actually no gain. So third and long.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football first and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes. But I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball. I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike.
Here's Wilson. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Complete to Saquon
So
Barkley.
not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
49-yard line.
Now Wilson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so.
Josh Jacobs. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the Cardinals' 41-yard line.
Now Saquon Barkley, and he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 2 yards, good enough for first.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. They'll wind up getting Barkley down to the 36.
The tackle made
all
at the
things considered,
36-yard line.
they have to feel pretty good
4
about getting that
yards on
type
the
of a
pickup.
gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
From the 36, Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down. Wilson. They'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Seahawks.
It goes as a gain of 8 and it moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On first down, Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
2 yards the loss, and now third and 12.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
55 Mike, guys, 55. Let's go.
2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports Halftime Report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Four down. Mike 55, Mike 55. Watch the pass.
On third down, Wilson. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up fourth.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it, trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Makes the
So
score
a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe. Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe. It's too hot.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And the drive starts with a completion left side. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
And it's third down.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Flush to his right, and that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's fourth down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
This is taken around the 12. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the...
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at the big game, their big playability.
Hey, I feel like I'm playing Mike. Come on, T.
The kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
We never know just what it's our time and legends are gone and we don't know why. So before they go, look here, go toast and give them a rose while they still alive. I'm feeling like Will. I feel like a prince. I'm feeling myself. I'm loaded with bills. Cause I was a blessed with no one who failed. Don't know how it feels. I wanted to flex and go and chill.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
And a Cardinal first down.
Mahomes going to throw. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And he'll take it across midfield and down the 48-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Out of the gun, here's Wilson, eluding the pressure right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. 6 yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up 4th. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. All right, Coach, thank you. We welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
And trying to get it to Ruggs, but it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Cardinals
Point after, right down the middle, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Fielded in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now? Those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again.
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. He's up north of 100 yards receiving now in this NFC Championship game. And it's a first down. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. It's a big play there for Seattle. 57 yards. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Makes the score Seahawks 24, Cardinals 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Tyreek Hill. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the ground, McCaffrey. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the
Number
40.
22.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that?
Tyreek Hill.
The defensive front. They got just pin their ears back and get after that.
Patrick Peterson.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. What a time for his first catch as they get the conversion on fourth.
Arizona.
Escaping the pressure right. Gets this one to Hill. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup.
Now Mahomes.
2nd and 2.
Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end.
Mahomes
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he is into the end zone.
Mahomes
Touchdown, Arizona.
Tyreek Hill.
A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals get a bit closer. And that score there makes this a much more manageable deficit.
Agreed, because before that touchdown, this looked like this was about over. Instead, they've got hope. They're back in the game. They feel better about themselves, and now they have a chance to make some more plays.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead,
there he goes right side. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
His kick is
well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
A gain of 12.
12 yards the pickup. Good enough for an Arizona first. Now here's a throw that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
And the Cardinal
from the gun, it's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Jefferson, incomplete.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
24-yard line.
Mahomes will try again on second down. He'll find Metcalf. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 14. It is a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Flush to his right, and that is incomplete. I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other...
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he is all the way up past the 25. He went on the move there and started rolling out. I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
Seahawks. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. That's caught by Waller out left side. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there, 21 yards. They go play action now. Wilson. They'll find Williams on the slant. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Seahawks. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, second and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. Right back to Waller. He's got it this time. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, but it'll be second and goal. Throwing again here, Wilson. It is caught at the 7-yard line.
Wilson.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. This offense on third down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyrell Williams there to make the grab. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Well, something about this team, you just felt like they were one of destiny all season long, and they made themselves today, as you can see, the class of the NFC.
Yeah, and it's starting to look more and more like a Super Bowl trip is very much in their future.
And the fans starting to book those tickets. Oh, I think the Seahawks got it. They did. It's Seattle football. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
Brought down
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brings up second.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawks defense. Max Crosby. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down. All right, they're gonna try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. He's gonna let it fly. And this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. On the move to his left. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game. They're still taking it to the end zone, and you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out, and I think their philosophy is we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
And the Cardinals' hands team able to secure the football. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. His throw caught at about the 5. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun, it's Wilson. That's caught at the 2. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Touchdown,
See, it
Seahawks.
seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. They were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Well, partner, recent conference championship games that have been needed to decide who goes to the Super Bowl. What do you got?
Well, if we go back to 2015, how about Green Bay at Seattle? It looks like Green Bay's got this thing. Russell Wilson to Jermaine Kearse, that gets it done. And then go back to 2010. We think Brett Favre with the Vikings has the destiny, but they're in New Orleans. It's the Saints, and they get it done. And in overtime, go on to the Super Bowl. They won that one. They beat the Colts, correct?
Yeah, a couple of the more memorable ones for sure. And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.